Welcome to the show. Today we're going to discuss the recent events that happened at Astroworld, and we're going to decide how much blame Travis Scott really deserves.
But before we get into that, like, comment, and subscribe. I'm one of your hosts, TK, aka Elroy Fighter Jet 77.
And I'm Darius, aka LaFlame, and this is Mind the Gap.
So I think when we first heard about it, I think we both felt like, how much blame should, Travis, really take?
Yeah.
That's
my bad.
Yeah. But I think we both feel the same. It was just like, people was out there. That's a lot of people. Stuff kind of happened. And then we didn't have all the facts like we do now.
Yeah.
Well, we still don't have all the facts, but it's
Nah.
like more details are coming out for us, what happened in this area and what happened in this area. Was this prick? Were people getting pricked? Was people just...
That's what was... I thought that would have been the biggest story. Yeah. I haven't seen the information about whoever it was going around.
It was a security guard. They said he didn't get pricked.
He didn't get pricked? I thought they said...
They said it first, and it just came out, I want to say yesterday or the day before, and said that that wasn't the case or something.
But anyway,
at least not on his neck.
Yeah,
I think.
But I thought it would have been a bigger story because that's the first thing I heard from that event was somebody was going around jabbing people with fentanyl.
Yeah,
and I'm not sure was the people died from that or
a lot of people. I think a lot of people died from like suffocation and just passing out, and not getting enough air.
Yeah,
and
so did anybody? Was that even true?
I think it was the officer. But now, like I'm saying, because when I heard it, it was just a dude. He came out. I want to say the police chief or something said something to the degree of that is not true now. Whatever the case is. But I don't know what actually happened to him. To the officer, he was drugged or something. So I don't know. Cause they had to give him. They gave him the opioid thing.
Yeah, the blocker.
The blocker or whatever. So they did have to give him something to bring him back. So. I don't know what happened.
He might have been out there taking something himself.
Could have been.
Yeah.
Which is another one of my big issues about stuff like that. Like people do that type of stuff at those type of events and stuff like that. So,
but hold on, before we get into like the facts and stuff like that, let's put a number on it. Like how much, like what percentage of the blame would you give Travis Scott, knowing what we know now about the event? Because I would give him 15 to 20%.
I was gonna say 20.
20, yeah. I would say 15 between 15
but I
and
will
20%.
I'll bump it up to 30.
30?
I'll bump it up to 30.
Okay.
Just based upon the fact that the police chief, if true, the police chief and stuff said, hey,
before the show?
Yeah, before the show, hey, you got a little bit too many people and stuff like that. You might want to do more for this.
Yeah.
I do think that, but like they said, I think if I'm not, the police chief, they said that they had more security than they did at the World Series. So it's like,
how
what
much
else?
is that? I think they had.
I don't know.
Like, I think the number I heard was like 500.
Yeah,
but it was like 50,000 people.
50,000 people.
So that's like what 100 people per cop or something like that.
100?
Don't quote me on it. Don't just okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Something like that.
Yeah.
But to deal with Travis,
right. It's 100. Yeah. Yeah.
I guess to deal with like to deal with the Travis part of it, I'm all about taking accountability. Like most of my issue is with the people that was like in the crowd that were behaving the way they were behaving. But as far as Travis, I'm all about taking accountability because once you do that, then the next time you can do better. So hopefully he's taking what he learned here finally. But the thing about that is I've seen like past shows and like his whole style of vibe that he brings to his concerts of like how to, like he does amp up the crowd and like he did encourage people via tweets to be like jump the gates and stuff like that. But I don't think he took it serious because I don't remember hearing deaths and things at those past events. So I don't.
Somebody was paralyzed in one of his shows and it actually suing him.
Yeah.
And then he also got charged with starting
Because he goaded him to jump off or something.
Somebody pushed him off like a building, pushed the other guy off the building.
Oh.
So he was saying that it wasn't safe. I guess the other guy was saying no, it wasn't safe or whatever. And he also was charged allegedly for starting a riot because he told people to jump the gate at one of his other shows.
Yeah.
So he has a history, and he's been sued before at one show, somebody being hurt at one of his shows. So this ain't the first time, but I understand that you a star and stuff like that because we know like entertainers get sued all the time.
Yeah.
They just blow it off. Oh, this is somebody trying to get money. Mm-hmm. Oh, this is just somebody trying to. That's an easy thing to blow off when you always getting sued like that.
And I think like I was saying, I don't think somebody got paralyzed, which is egregious in itself, but nobody's died. Yeah. And when you you'd have to jump somebody. And when you like used to those festivals in that type of environment, I don't think you take that as seriously as you should. No. But now that, multiple people have died, you really see the impact of that.
So you think, and I don't know, because do you think he should have stopped it once he realized somebody died?
I don't know if he knew anybody died.
That did come out that he was somewhere. And he had heard it. I don't want to say it was a Dave and Buster's, but he was somewhere.
Yeah, that's where he left the venue, and then he went to party with Drake at Dave and Buster's.
Okay, and then it was like somebody died at the show, and it was like he didn't know when he was there. Like it was like he had figured out somebody died there.
Yeah,
yeah. So
which is because I think I read that the police didn't even like put out a report that people had died until like after the show or something. Mm-hmm.
But it did tell. It's also another report because there's so many like different storylines where it's like we knew. I want to say it was they call it a crisis event. Mm-hmm. They say we knew it was a crisis event at this point in time. So it was like, okay, well, what did y'all do after that? Did y'all go up there and tell them? Did y'all say that we should stop?
That's what I'm saying. If somebody found out somebody died, and that's what I think people need to know is like for something like that to happen, there has to be such a fail in the chain of command. Like. Mm-hmm. As soon as somebody starts seeing somebody die or whatever, somebody needs to get his manager or just send a security guard on stage. We have some casualties. Yeah. We need to chill out.
And then another report came out and said they told him, he was just like, he said something. He has like a slur for that, and then he kept going, which I don't know how true that is.
I saw something like that, but and they had like video or something like that, but it wasn't. I don't know if they told him they died. I know at that point they were saying people were passing out. Yeah. And like I know some people was like, he saw the ambulances. I'm like, he go to festivals all the time. They have them on standby. Yeah. Like that's what they there for.
Yeah. And I get like the other celebrities, they showing like other celebrities now. Like
I saw A$AP Rocky, and in all due respect to A$AP Rocky, he could see the edge of his crowd. Yeah. He wasn't in front of 50,000 people at that time during the night.
Yeah, you feel what I'm saying? Yeah. He doesn't move, and his crowds are like, and I'm saying like Travis Scott, his crowds all rowdy. That happens. He's like, what's the thing? Like he won't mosh pits. Yeah. So that happens at mosh pits and stuff like that.
And if you like the fans are a representation of the artists. Like they knew about the past shows when they decided to go there. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Which is strange to me because like some kids died and some kids got injured. I'm just like, what is a 14-year-old or a 10-year-old doing at these shows? Mm-hmm. But parents is different for either person. But I don't think
even if I was to take my child to something like that during COVID, which I guess a lot of 50,000 people forgot, but I'd have to have a private booth or something or be away from people. I don't like being like
already.
I don't like to be in.
They said it was really tight like that. They said the crowd was so the crowd was so tight. Yeah. That when he came to the stage and everybody kind of rushed it, they said if you jumped, you'd have stayed in there.
Yeah. That's why I read as soon as he came to the stage, people jumped the gate and immediately started pressing. He didn't even do anything, and people already started doing that, compressing people to the point where they was passing out.
One girl said she made it. One girl said she knew to go up there early. Yeah. Got up there early and still damn near suffocated and passed out.
That's what happens because the people in the front get it the worst, or the people in the middle. Because once they start piling in, and everybody just trying to get as close to the stage as they can. And I saw videos and reports of people, in front of cameras while somebody passed out right there, or jumping on EMS is not letting them out. Like, where's the same like
energy for that?
For those people
because you can't target that though. That's that outrage stuff I was telling you about, man.
Yeah.
Which is wild because it's like, man, and those people you can't really find as easily as Travis. You know what I'm saying? So
you can find the ones on the camera that's on the footage throwing up signs and stuff while the body passed out right there.
So yeah, man. So I get, and they probably thought the same thing. You know, they pass out, they'll be fine and stuff like that. Like, you know, I get it. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, I get it, but I just don't understand the outrage towards this. Like, he should know better because of his past stuff. I give you that.
But did he know better? Because I haven't seen any footage come out of him like enticing people like that during the concert, like mosh stuff like that. But like I've seen him like say turn up or something like, but I ain't seen him like jump the goat.
He was tried for starting a riot when he told him to storm the gate at one of his shows.
But I'm talking about at that concert.
Oh, not at that concert. I don't know. I think
that's why I'm saying I don't see any footage of him doing that same behavior, saying, "Hey, get a mosh pit, everybody, squeeze everybody in." I don't think I saw was him saying, "Everybody turn up, put your hands up in the air," stuff like that.
But do you have to when you know that's what you're gonna do anyway? You already tweeted it, so it's already out there that you're gonna do it. And everybody out there is either, I would say, if there's 50,000, at least 40,000 are Travis Scott fans, like fans. So they follow him on Twitter, they follow him on Instagram, they follow his story, all that other stuff. So they at least knew that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So they came there to be rowdy, and if your shows are already about that, then that's what, like you said, if you know him, then you know what to expect. You already gonna.
I get that, but you can't say that he's the type to encourage that behavior if he wasn't doing it that night. Especially you saying he doesn't learn and he doesn't do anything different. If he was just performing at a show that time, then you can't accuse you can't sue him.
He tweeted to rush the gate. So he already tweeted it.
Yeah.
Now granted he didn't do it at the show, but he told y'all before I get on here, this is what type of time.
He said real one's gonna rush the gate or something like that.
Like he said
that was what was that months ago? Because his show sold out early May.
Okay.
People was already doing it.
So it's already an incentive to where you come to a show, that's what we're gonna do at a Travis Scott show. I don't think I'm gonna do that at an Usher show.
Yeah. People don't do that at Michael Bublé concerts.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's like, like that's what it is to be expected when you get there. It's like that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna act the fool here.
Yeah.
And I get that he don't pay attention because like at those type of events, like people do drugs. People may, take too much and they
he
pass
might have
out.
been on drugs.
Yeah, people might have been on drugs before, after, and during the show.
Yeah.
So stuff like that happens. I don't think how much. And then even with what he said, he's talking about helping with the funeral costs. He's talking about, he
partnered with BetterHelp. But
giving people money back, refunding people and stuff like that.
Canceling the other show.
Yeah, like what he canceled another show that he had somewhere else and let somebody else have it. So it's one show he said I'm not gonna do it. Somebody else got it.
Yeah, he had a second night at Astroworld and then like day in Vegas or something. Post Malone took. That's a lot of money to give up.
Yeah, he gave that up. Like what else do you want him to do? That's nothing.
I don't know what you can.
The only thing he can do is improve from that.
Yeah.
Now, up leading to this, you can be like, well, the police officer told you, and then these are your past behaviors.
Right.
It was going to go this way anyway. Give you that.
Yeah.
But like, what else do you expect him to show? Like you said, like where do personal responsibility come in as far as the either parents or other human beings that's around?
Yeah, that's the one that's causing the problem, that's causing the issue. Because you down there, like an artist up there directing traffic is one thing, but when you in the middle and you getting squeezed like that. And like you accumulating towards it, like why do you participate in that? You just get caught up.
I think that's an individual thing. They go back to the individual.
Yeah.
Well, I'm having fun. That's them.
Yeah, I'm having fun. So everybody should be having fun. This is the event.
Too.
This is the event. This is what we came here for.
So I don't know.
But the thing is, crowds like that are manageable because they might have the same. Because if you look at like big shows in the UK, they have like 100,000. But their rules are, and this is why I want to get more responsibility because Live Nation has a history of deaths and casualties, and they was the one promoting the show. Like, so they have like a history of like 200 deaths at their show. Like if you go to the UK and they have 100,000 people, everybody's in rows. So that if somebody passes out or something happens, they can easily get to you and pull you out.
I heard about that.
And they strict about it. If you step out of your row, you out of here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So there are ways to manage that.
What you think is gonna happen in America though? These are my rights, these are my freedoms.
That is part of the problem. You know what I'm saying? So it's not just Travis, those sizes are manageable with the
Mhm.
same amount of people,
Yeah.
but you have to have protocols and be strict
But
about
we don't
it.
have them protocols.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you? So who would you if you gave 20% to Travis? Where's the other 80 going?
I would do 20% Travis, or 15 and 20% Travis. I
Put a
do
real number.
35%. I say 35 to 40% the security guards and stuff like that, and then the rest of it, the people, the one that was down in there watching each other pass out and stuff like that. Now there were some people in there that was trying to get people's attention. Like I saw the video of the girl climbing on the camera man thing, and the dude was behind her screaming. But I understand why they have it too, because you a cameraman, you listen to people's cues in your ear, and you just think people up here jumping and stuff. Like they just being wild. You just like, yeah, okay. Somebody passed out, cool. That's what people do. That's what the EMS is for.
I'm not EMS.
Yeah. Because you do see pictures, like footage of Travis when he saw somebody pass out. He was like, let him through, help him. You know what I'm saying? So I think if he knew.
But the crazy part about it, you see the other pictures of him doing the robot and somebody being passed out. Yeah.
I missed that because they said he was killing it too.
Killing it though. But it was like somebody else was passed out there. It's like, did he see him?
Yeah.
Because when he doing the robot, it's not like he looking over the.
Yeah.
He's actually like facing I think I seen like 4 or 5 seconds. And from what I seen, it was like he was this way, and the stuff that was happening was over here.
Yeah.
He wasn't even paying attention to it. And if he's looking like, okay, EMS over there, like, or somebody over there helping that person,
then what?
How long should I stop this show that people came and pay for?
Now, as far as Travis, I'm not an artist of his caliber. But for me, I would just do crowd control like throughout the show. Just everybody good, how everybody doing. Take the little thing out there and make sure I can hear what's going on.
That's what something that like Linkin Park used to do. Yeah. Linkin Park used to do stuff like that. They'll make sure, everybody good, all right, okay, cool.
Yeah.
And they'll go on with their show. But you gotta understand they probably had better protocols then. And Linkin Park
protocols. It look like they just stopped themselves. But I think they saw that though.
Yeah.
I don't know if somebody ran up and like, hey, they tripping down there, because that was kind of in the front.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was back in the shadows versus the video they'd be able to see.
Was that outside?
I couldn't tell. It looked like it was inside.
Okay.
How dark it was, and it looked like they had spotlights in the back.
Yeah. So I would say that wasn't 50,000.
No.
I mean, that's a tough call, man.
Which is impressive. Them festival numbers for you to pull that your own self.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I
don't think people used to dealing with it unless you Beyonce. But
they assumed it because that's why they gave them all the security.
Yeah.
And it's like, how much security do you want to give this person? I gave you what, 500? 500 is a lot of like security.
Yeah.
That's a lot of police or, deputy or whatever that's not on the street.
Right.
So that's a pretty good number for that, for them to give. Maybe not for the crowd, but that is a pretty number for you to give. And like you said, Live Nation has a problem with this. Like, so
yeah, they have a history of this.
So they should be doing more for that.
They should know better about it.
Yeah, they should be learning from their past too. So
yeah.
So do you blame Travis for hiring them to do that?
Partnering with them.
He
does. He gets blamed for that too.
So, but if you know that, so I would have to up my percentage then.
So you gonna go to? I'm gonna do a solid 20 then. You gonna go to 25, 30?
I go 30.
30.
I go 30 for Travis because you know who you partner with.
I would hope he knew. I would think he knew.
Well, you should have done your research.
Yeah, you should have done your research.
Yeah, so it's
I would say at least I give him 25 then.
Okay.
He gets a quarter.
Yeah, I give him.
He gets
30.
a quarter of the responsibility. Yeah. Quarter to him, 35 to 40 to the promoters and the security there, and then the rest to the people that was down there sacrificing each other. That's another thing I heard. It was a ritual sacrifice.
I was like, well, y'all knew that. Don't go.
Yeah.
Don't go to that. Oh, he was sacrificing people. Okay, well, you know what I'm saying? They knew what they was getting into.
I saw a video of this dude. He was like, man, I used to love Travis Scott. I want to do music like him. But he was literally performing while people were dying, man. He just kept performing, man. I don't want to be a part of this. It was like a ritual, man. It was like, all right.
Okay. Yeah, I had that same thing. It was like the 8 flames. It was like the mouth being open. It was like,
people gonna find.
Yeah, and they found like little stuff. It was like the eyes in the hand and stuff like that.
There's a picture.
And I was like, a lot of that stuff that he had, I can point to Naruto.
Yeah.
I can do that same
Don't
energy.
do that because they're just gonna come for Naruto.
Yeah, it's like I can put that same energy into like those images I seen into Naruto.
Yeah.
The little swirlies, okay, that's the eye. That's the mouth being open. Okay, that's Pain's other thing. You know what I'm saying? You can do the same thing.
6 paths.
Yeah, bro. So it's just like
whatever you want to see, you're gonna find it.
But I get it. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to find structure. So
Yeah.
by all means, do what you need.
Whatever
to do.
you need to confirm, go.
Yeah,
ahead,
whatever
my
you need
guy.
to believe
Yeah.
that by all means, brother, sister, whatever you need to do. But I don't think that because it's not his first show.
Yeah.
And I believe it's his only show where people die. So
as far as I know,
yeah.
But yeah, so that's where I'm at with it. I think he needs to really learn from this and moving forward, really control his crowd. You know, you can turn up, have fun, and then still be like, "Hey, y'all good out there?" Do a pulse check, like y'all good. You know what I'm saying? No pun intended. I guess. But yeah, he can do better. And then all these like Live Nation trash, they need to do better.
Yeah. For me, I don't know, man. Just do better overall. I think it's like, you know, you just spread that around. For me, I don't think the security detail could have done any more because I don't think they have. If anything, they could have done more is having protocols or giving like, okay, y'all can only do this with this. But I think that's more a city ordinance than the police actually
just giving them the authority to do that stuff out there instead of just looking at them.
We'll make sure nothing go bad out here.
Yeah.
You know, and then how many EMSs was out there? How many can you spare? So those things take into account. So it's hard for me to give that blame to them.
Yeah.
As far as the people and Travis, it's easy for me to give it them because, you know, or Live Nation because it's easy for me to give it them because y'all know y'all need to do better. Y'all been making mistakes, you know. So it's like, for me, it's just like, it's overall improve and be careful when you go to places like this, man.
Yeah.
Like, you know, understand where you're going.
Or just have a designated mosh area.
Yeah.
Like if you do want to mosh, go to the right side. That's where we got all the EMSs and doctors over there in case something happens.
Yeah.
Do it over there.
Yeah. Just because we can't get to you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To be closer so we can, so we ain't got to go through all the other people to get
right.
Because people don't want to move. Oh, no.
I like my spot.
Want to jump on the It's like, bro, somebody hurt right now. If it was you, that's what I'm thinking. Like, if it was you over there passed out, if you over there hurt and we were trying to get to you, you would be looking at these people like, come on, y'all. Can y'all please? I'm panicking. I can't breathe.
Let me tell you something, bro. I've been in situations where I've been at the bottom of a pile and I'm like, I'm not going to make it. And that's only like 5 people and we wrestling and they just pressing on you.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm about to die. I'm about to give it up. I can't imagine being a sea of 50,000.
Yeah.
And you fall out or you get squeezed like this.
And you see the lights way over there.
Bruh, that's a different type
and you
of feeling.
fighting like, you know, trying to stay up. That's a whole
Travis will look like he a mile away.
Yeah.
Exit, mile away. And you in the dead center, like getting pressed by both sides. I can't imagine that, bro.
Crazy thing for me, man, with that is just like y'all just did not empathize with the people that was around you. And then I also got to be like, well, what could they have done? What could the individual done other than just get out? Other
just take a step back.
Yeah. Other than that, it's just like what was anybody supposed to do? What was Travis supposed to do at the top of his show when he sees somebody passed out? Something he probably seen hundreds of times. You know, why do we just get to this point where we just blame people for everything? Like, you know, it's this person's fault. We just need a finger to point. Like, stuff happens.
Yeah.
Stuff really
tragic, but
it's tragic. Tragic as it may be, stuff really do happen out here. And sometimes you gotta understand that some people are powerless. There's nothing that he could have done. Like other than
especially other than preemptive.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Don't rush the gate. Because I don't know if that would have happened regardless.
Now, if you want to be mad at him at that,
yeah,
I'm cool. Be mad at him about, you know, having your shows like that, not having protocols, not having them roads so people can be safe, not putting in like, okay, this is a designated monster. You can be mad at him for that. But the fact that you mad at him because he's at a show and people passing out, you like, why didn't he do anything?
Yeah.
It's like, what was he supposed to do?
He's supposed to stop the show and leave.
Yeah. Like how would that have solved anything?
It was already passed out by then.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know at what point everybody passed out.
Yeah.
The 10 that did, so I can't say that.
And then at that point, like you say, that he didn't, as far as the story goes, he didn't realize that they had passed out until
Dave and Buster's.
As one reporter, which is we may not never know when he figured it out. So, but he did have an incident with his manager. His manager said he said the manager said he left him in the basement to die.
I don't know how that happened.
He said he's that type of character, and I'm just like, okay, well, you know, that's crazy.
Maybe. Or maybe his manager did something he wasn't supposed to do.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Don't know.
And
I won't assume on nothing he did. And if that is his personality, it sucks that his personality like that, but I wouldn't be at the shows.
Yeah.
I'll go to the shows. And you still can't blame him.
Yeah.
Hey, They over
I
there.
don't even care if he cares. Like, I
Yeah.
just handle your stuff better.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, even if he don't care, he's still doing the right stuff. He's still giving the money back, still
Paying for
ending
the
the show.
funeral,
Yeah,
or
like,
trying to play for the funeral. Gave up the show. Gave up the next show. Gave people money back. Like, what else? Like,
I don't know what else you want me to do. Sorry, it's out like doing better going forward.
Going forward, yeah.
Yeah.
So no, I'm not gonna condemn him for that.
Yeah.
I already don't listen to him, so it's not much.
Can't cancel
him. Yeah.
So I don't know what you want me to do.
You know, it's tragic that it's happened to them people, man. I'm mad at it. Well, I'm sad that it happened to him, but
yeah. You good?
Yeah, I'm good, man.
All right, let's wrap it up. So thank you for listening to us today, and we want to hear your thoughts. So what are your thoughts on Travis and the events that unfolded?
Mm-hmm. Just like, comment, and subscribe. Please give us your thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Whatever your thoughts is, please.
We're here to bounce the ideas back and forth.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes we're going to miss stuff. I'm pretty sure we missed stuff in this, and I'm pretty sure there's more stuff that's going to come out. So let us know down here in the comments.
Right. And always, mind the gap.